My name is Lisa Marquez. This is public speaking, and I'm going to do a speech on wedding traditions and rituals from all over the world. We are all different, which is great because we are all unique, and without diversity, life would be very boring. This is a quote by Catherine Pulsifier. How many of us are familiar with our own customs and wedding traditions, like tossing a beautiful bouquet of colorful flowers over a bride's shoulders into a group of eager young women to catch it in hopes of marriage? Marriage has always been enticing to both women, young and old. There are many thoughts that go into planning a wedding. Lists upon lists and then more lists, including knowing their own wedding traditions. I'm going to go over some wedding customs and traditions from all over the world. So if you have not yet drank your partner's weight in beer, sit back and listen to some of these odd wedding traditions from all over the world. In Poland, spitting on the bride is considered a blessing performed by the father of the bride, where he spits on his daughter's head and chest and wishing her good luck. When she leaves with her husband, she doesn't dare look back in fear of turning to stone. In Sweden, there is a cute little game called the kissing game, performed at weddings. This game is where the couples are together during the entire ceremony, but if one leaves the other, they are to be showered in kisses, so I suggest they hurry back. In Germany, guests arrive the night before with baskets full of porcelain dishes. They hurl these dishes at their home and wish them good luck. The following morning, these couples clean up the mess together, and there is a lesson to be learned in this tradition. The lesson is marriage is hard, but together they can overcome any obstacle or problem together. However, clear glass isn't broken because it signifies happiness in the future marriage. In Italy, there is a fairly new tradition taking this country by surprise. Love locks, which are padlocks, are hooked on a fence at the Ponte of Montemurro in Rome. From that tradition gave birth to a new tradition where couples have locked their locks together and began tossing keys into the river. This signifies the unbreakable bond between one another and their commitment to each other. These locks are now being removed because of complaints from the locals and environmental factors. In Finland, a small village, couples take part in a sport where they toss their partners over their shoulder. Like in mine and my husband's case, he would be over my shoulder. And the winners get to drink their partner's body weight in beer. So I don't really think that's a good honeymoon for the winners. I don't think they make it. The most bizarre wedding tradition that I've come across is the custom in Kyrgyzstan, Asia, where the bride is kidnapped and it's set up by the parents. This is especially true if the bride is crying. They believe tears on a wedding day is a sign of happy marriage. This crazy tradition was also made illegal in 1991 for a good reason. In closing, this is a very special day for both men and women that they dream of from when they're young kids to adults. Wedding cultures from all over the world, although cultures differ, our commitment and devotion to one another will always be constant and unwavering. Thank you for listening to these different customs and marriage traditions.